I'm Bob Hoffman. Each year, 6 million people in the United States are affected by Alzheimer's disease, 190,000 of them here in Michigan. But there's one large group of people, mainly volunteers, who are trying to stop the disease.
I volunteer because this is something that needs to be done. I've lost a number of family members, my mother, my grandmother, my brother, to Alzheimer's disease, and it just has to stop. You know, and somebody needs to do something, and I finally decided one day that I'm somebody and I'm going to do something.
BERTHA is a longtime volunteer for the Alzheimer's Association of Michigan. She invited us into her home to share her personal experiences with us and explain why this organization means so much to her.
And I wanted to do more. I wanted to advocate for research, get rid of this disease, because of everything it stole from my mother and from our family. And so when I contacted the Alzheimer's Association, I felt like I'd found a whole bunch of somebodies who were working on getting rid of this disease and who were working on supporting caregivers and making this terrible, terrible journey at least a little bit easier for the people who are on it.
Alzheimer's Association volunteers like BERTHA provide support, education, advocacy, and raise funds for Alzheimer's research in hopes of one day finding a cure for the disease. BERTHA is one of hundreds of people who take part in the association's biggest annual fundraiser, the Walk to End Alzheimer's. JILLIAN CASCONE walked in this year's event that took place earlier this month in Lansing. JILLIAN and her sorority sisters at MSU raised more than $12,000 for the Alzheimer's Association.
I lost my grandmother when I was 16 years old to Alzheimer's, and it deeply affected me and my family. So much so my sister's going into research for Alzheimer's for her career. And, you know, it's just inspired me. Last year I was the walk chairman, and now this year I'm philanthropy. It's just part of my life, and I love it.
I also spoke with Jackie Adams, who attends the walk every year in honor of her mom.
I carry a purple flower because it reminds me of the life that she had in honor of her being gone. And it just, I don't know, and with it spinning like that, makes me think she's still going on, you know?
I think she's here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And she's glad I'm here.
The Walk to End Alzheimer's fundraiser and all of the efforts of the Alzheimer's Association of Michigan would not be possible without the group's volunteers.
Bob, the volunteers are the most important people here. I don't know if you know this, but I'll share this with you. I was actually a volunteer with the Alzheimer's Association for 6 years before I became a staff member. I went out into the community and did education programs for people in the community to educate them about the warning signs of Alzheimer's disease and just the basics of the disease so that we could educate people, raise awareness, and try to break that stigma and get people talking about it.
If you'd like more information on the Alzheimer's Association or want to consider becoming a volunteer, visit our website at fox47news.com. We want to say thank you to all the Alzheimer's Association volunteers who help provide vital support for people living with Alzheimer's and their families. You're all this week's good neighbors.